Good Monday morning, Monday morning. So today I'm going to show you how to make a neck wrap. Unfortunately, I was deceived by the sun and I thought it was warmer than it actually was. So I went out without my scarf around my neck. You can see it's quite bulky. I bought this from New York, either Hamburg or Buffalo, 10 years ago when I went to see the Buffaloes and Bills play. And you see this is quite bulky.
Actually,
Long.
Bengals and Bills. I haven't had my breakfast. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Yep.
So first you want to measure your neck. You can either take the scarf and wrap around your neck, or you can use a handy dandy measuring tape. This one was free from the convention probably 15 years ago, and I still have it. Hey, if you offer me anything free, I'm taking it. So my neck is 13 and a half circumference. I don't want my scarf that tight, so I'm going to make it 14. So I will cut right at 14 1/4 to give it some seam allowance room. Right there, right there. Handy dandy Singer heavy duty scissors that I use for cloth only, because you don't want these to get too dull real quick. And I'll just sew that up once I finish so I can wear the full scarf again. So what you want to do is fold it in half. On the wrong side, see, that's actually more bold, but that is the wrong side. That is the right side. And sew it lengthwise and close it at the end. And I'll be back. So now that we have it cut and closed at the end, we can put our fastener on it. So the ones I previously made, I put elastic around the circumference, and then I closed the ends together. This time I closed the long end, I turned it on the right side, and I closed the open end. I'm not going to close this end because it's already secured.
So it's best to use a straight stitch, a short straight stitch, or a longer zigzag stitch.
My handy dandy
I used the straight stitch on the setting 2.
Handy dandy. You can tell I watched Blue's Clues when my kids were little. Hey, I even watched it on my own. No, I want a bigger button. So, and this is kind of fancy. This scarf cost me a pretty penny. So I'm going to make it fancy. Ooh. Now. I'm going to get a button that's big enough so I won't fumble behind my neck too much. I do that. So we want to cut some elastic. That's big enough, wide enough to fit around the button. Actually, I'm going to cut this in half to make it thinner. And you can also use elastic if you find that your scarf is too short. Elastic will help elongate it. And it can fit around your neck perfectly. Perfectly. So now I'm going to sew the elastic on this end and the button on that end. And I won't be back. And here we go. Elastic and button sewn on. Come on, get around that button. Here we go. And you can hide the ugly parts or just trim them off. You can hide the ugly parts behind your neck. So I did this by hand because it's easier and it's faster for me to do it by hand. And sometimes when you sew elastic to material like this, it can get caught in the bobbin, and we don't want that mess. So here you are. And you can do the same thing with this really nice material I bought this past weekend. And you know, the other day I showed you how to make a no-sew scarf. You can do it with the fleece material. I would just double it over so it can be nice and thick and make your neck wrap that way. Till next time. Okay. I'm going to try it on. And there it is. And you can make it tighter by sewing extra buttons in the back, or just by doing that. Ready for the winter. Ready for the winter. Ready for the winter.